Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to make some soap tonight, and I'm just doing a voiceover with this because something catastrophic happens about halfway through here. So right now, I showed you the temp. It was 99 degrees, and then my lye water was like right at 107. So I just wanted to start mixing everything, got it blended. I was just like, is it really mixed good? Is it? Yeah. Blended just a little bit more. Just want to make sure that the oils don't separate. And then I wanted to measure it out because I was doing a bunch of different colors. I have actually 2 different fragrances because I have plans to do 2 totally different things. So that is activated charcoal, and so mix that up real good. I wanted it just kind of a gray color. I didn't necessarily want it black, just gray, which worked out to my benefit later. And then this one is going to be my white, so that's titanium dioxide. Again, didn't want it super bright, but that blue is beautiful. It's a Mad Mica. I forgot the name of it. That is True Red, Mad Mica. The rest of these are all Mad Mica. That is the radioactive green. That is absolutely gorgeous. I want to say that this one I'm mixing, that is like cheese puff, I think. And then, of course, tickle pink. I think that's the name of it. They're all the neons, and I absolutely love them. But you can tell the different color variations. So, my plan was to take and fill this up, and it's called a kaleidoscope. And you fill it up, and then you pull the little tube out, which you'll see me do in a little bit. And it leaves an impression in the soap. And you pull it really slow, but I pulled it really slow, but you'll see what happens. I took, and as I poured, I wanted a color variation, but I didn't really want to go just totally off the grid with it. So I mixed some white in them kind of as I went. The blue, honestly, was an afterthought. I was like, well, let's just throw some blue in there. So I'm just mixing and adding here and there, and you get a good view of the bowl. It's just having a good old time. Y'all, got my worship music going. You can't hear it, but I was just getting at it, having a good time. Just enjoy in my creative element is where I was at. And, got a little more blue, got a little of this, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Y'all know I make these plans, but I don't ever really do it the way I plan to do it. I don't know why. I just don't. Then I'm going to finish it off with that little bit of what is now a really pretty rose color. So now you take and you unattach it with tape, and you just pull it really slowly, like I said. And so I got it to the top. You'll see in a second. And I'm going to rake off what's on there. You see it's a rose shape there. And I'm super excited because it came out well. And I'm thinking, this is going to be so amazing. I'm going to just kind of finish it off with what's left in my bucket. I'm going to tap it down first. And I was getting a good grip on it. Tapping. And oh no. The side came apart because I forgot to put the clips on it. Well, y'all, any hope of that having anything in it remotely looking like a rose is over. And you can't hear me, but I'm hollering for help me. And I can't touch it because this is soap batter. It will burn you. I got her to bring me a mold. Just dropped it in a mold, scraping out everything I can scrape out just to get it in a mold. You'll see it in a second. Just kind of trying not to panic. And this is scented actually in rainbow sherbet. So I guess I kind of, it is what it becomes, I guess. and just kind of tap it down. I'm like, let's just throw a little bit of this gray on top of there. Throw a little pink. I wasn't planning on using it for that, but let's do it, and let's just swirl this top and just be done with that. All right, got another mold because I still have a boat ton over here. I can't, by this point, remember what I was going to do with this, but I know I need some more color. So I can mix some blue with that. A darker blue was my plan instead of going back with that electric blue. So I added a little bit in there. And then I realized, hey, you didn't measure that right. You need another scoop. So added what I needed in there and got a really nice navy blue kind of color. So I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. This one is actually scented in Japanese cherry blossom. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start putting it in here. It's going to fall where it may. I'm going to do a little swirl tool on it and add what I can and just finish it off, because at this point, y'all, I'm done. I'm tired. Worked all day. And, you know, sometimes things don't always turn out the way we expect it to, but I never know. Tomorrow I may come to this and it just be absolutely gorgeous. I went ahead and still had a little bit of that in there. So I just scooped that out, added it to it, figured why not, and put it in there. And there's the gloves. I'm done. Y'all have a good night.